Okay, welcome to our team call. Today's last day of February. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're already entering the third month of 2018. This seriously blows my freaking mind. I feel like it goes so much faster when you're pushing for goals and stuff. So that's super exciting. I want to jump into promos, trainings, events, that stuff, and then we'll just jump into our Success Club push. So I change the banner every month to coincide with what things are kind of going on within the company and within the business and stuff like that, with teams and everything. So Daily Sunshine is on sale this month for $99.95. And especially if you have kids, this is such a great opportunity to reach out to moms if they have picky kids or if they are pickier eaters themselves. So I think that's going to be really big. Or even if you're not a mom and you know moms who have kids, this is a great snack. I'm getting, I give it to Blair sometimes. I usually share my Shakeology with her, but I'm going to get a bag for Blair to have. So keeping that in mind, and you can always look up the FAQs to research that more. The Coach Sampler Pack, I think this one is going to be huge. This is specifically for coaches so that you can either give these out to customers, or maybe they're not even your customers yet and you have a free group. You can give them out as prizes or whatever. But so included in the sampler pack, and this is going to be this is officially something that we can purchase as of March 1st, tomorrow, is the regular and vegan Shakeology sampler. So you're going to get samples of all the Shakeology. 10 packets of Energize, 10 packets of Hydrate. Hydrate, those of you that don't know, it's a clean Gatorade. Gatorade has a ton of sugar in it. Hydrate is a clean Gatorade. Performance sampler, so probably Recover, the overnight recovery, Recharge, and then the Daily Sunshine sampler. So you're going to get all of this, and it's called a Coach Sampler Pack, and that for us is going to be $74.95. So that's going to be, or even if you need to try it yourself, you haven't tried all these things and you don't want to, buy it in a tub, you can get this and use some yourself to try them and then also give them to people. Whatever you want to do with it is totally fine. You just can't resell them. Success Club for March, every month there is a Success Club prize. March Success Club prize is a private, well, I guess not private, but you get invited to a webinar with John Akouf, who he is the author of a book called Finish, Give Yourself the Gift of Done. I've heard really good things about him. I haven't read that book, but I've heard awesome things about him. And these are always really, really great training calls. They're not always the funnest prizes, but as far as moving your business forward, these are awesome to be invited to. For Success Club, those of you that are going to Summit have your ticket. At Summit, they have a Success Club party. There's always a theme, and you have to be invited to the Success Club party. And the way that you do that is by hitting Success Club in both March and April, with a minimum of 20 Success Club points between the 2 months. So maybe you just hit Success Club 6 in March. Then in order to get invited to the Success Club party, you have to hit Success Club 14 in April. So it doesn't matter what the numbers are, you just have to qualify for Success Club in both months with a minimum of 20 points combined between the 2 months to get invited to that Success Club party at Summit. Summit tickets are on sale again. You guys, Summit tickets are originally $350. Right now, they're on sale again for $155. If this is your first year in coaching, you get a discount anyways for it being your first year. And if you're serious about your business, one, this is a tax write-off. If you go to Summit, everything that you do is a tax write-off. Two, I can't even explain how many things I have learned going to Summit, meeting other coaches, networking that way. It's a fun little vacation. It's fun. And if you're serious about your business, this is a non-negotiable. You have to go to Summit. Beach bars, those are going to be our granola bar kind of thing. So it's a clean granola bar. Those are launching April 7th. And those, I haven't gotten to try them yet. But so just keep that in the back of your mind. Be ready to order samples or whatever so that you can try them and be able to offer them to your customers who maybe are on Fit Journey, need an easy to go snack, and these are definitely going to be it. And then Super Saturday. Every quarter they do these live training events that are like, you need to go to. The next one is April 7th. It is Saturday. And for those of you who are in Wisconsin, I know not all of you, if you're on Jamie's team, not everyone's in Wisconsin. But our guest speaker at Super Saturday, does anyone want to take a guess? It's Carl Deichler, the CEO of freaking Beachbody, is our guest speaker at Super Saturday. Like, I seriously like wanted to pee my pants when they told me this. So I'm like freaking out. I'm super excited. It's going to be huge. Super Saturday is usually from 9 to 1, but it's going to start at 11. I wish, Kels. But it's going to start at 11 because he's going to be traveling and doing multiple Super Saturdays. So it's going to start at 11. I'll give you more details as soon as I find out about them. But yeah, this is going to be freaking awesome. And so mark your calendars, April 7th. Tickets will go on sale. And then if you wait too long, then the price goes up to your ticket. So definitely get them right away. Plan on going. Again, that's a tax write-off for going to that event. And if you go out to lunch after and save your receipt, that's tax write-off. So super, super exciting. Plan to be at Super Saturday. Okay, next, training events. So for my downline, new coach basic starts on Monday. So if you have any new coaches on your team, or if you're newer coach yourself and you want to go back through it, even when I reread these things, they're super helpful reminders. So that's going to start on Monday. Our next 3-day coach sneak peek is going to start on Monday the 19th. It's going to go the 19th, 20th, and 21st. And I have Jamie's dates written down. I'll go over those. Actually, let me just grab them real quick. Okay, so Jamie's doing a live sneak peek for her downline, and that's going to be March 6th at 8 p.m. Central Time. So hers is going to be just like, I'm assuming just a 1-hour thing. It's going to be a webinar style. So if you're on her team, make sure you're inviting people to that. If you're on our team, my downline, is anyone confused about the coach sneak peeks? Because there's only been like 3 people inviting to them. And these are super crucial for you to be inviting people to start building your business. Is anyone confused about what coach sneak peeks are? Because I want you to understand it. And I don't think if you're confused, that's probably my fault for not explaining it very well. But I want you to understand it and know that they're important to be inviting to. Does anyone have any questions about the sneak peeks? I'm just going to explain it real quick just in case anyone's afraid. So the coach sneak peeks are, I create this private group. And for Jamie, this time she's doing just a 1-night webinar. So for me, I create this private group, and they're open for everyone to invite people to this group. I mean, don't just add them into the group. You know, when people who like LuLaRoe or LipSense will just add you into groups or whatever, don't just add people in like that. Like, send them messages. Anyone who you think would be a really good coach, or you're having a conversation and you see maybe some sort of financial need, you can bring up the coaching opportunity, whatever. Say, hey, my team's going to be running this 3-day sneak peek into coaching, talking about kind of what we do as coaches, how we earn an income kind of thing. Is that something you'd be interested, or can I add you into the group to check it out at least? And so you just get people in there. I'll have videos for over the 3 days explaining everything they need to know about coaching. And then you get the credit for it, for them signing up, growing your team after, whoever decides that, yeah, they want to sign up. I give them all the information for you. You just need to get them into that group. So that's what coach sneak peeks are, and they're for everyone. So again, that's going to start on the 19th. I'll let you know more when we get closer to that date. Next, I'm going to talk about Action Academy. This applies to all of you. So I talked about this in our team page. I don't know if Jamie has in hers. I haven't looked yet. But so Action Academy is going to start on Monday. And I'll open up the group to everyone either tonight or tomorrow. And what it's going to be is I have a Google Sheet in there to share with everyone. You're in charge of filling out your own numbers. And the purpose of this group is to help hold you accountable to putting getting into action and doing the vital behaviors and inviting people and having conversations so that you're moving your business forward. Because I know sometimes it's like, well, I sent a couple invites here and the other day, and like it feels like you're doing something, but if you're not doing it every day, you're not moving your business forward. And I really want you to be successful. I want you to see income coming in. So you're going to fill out the form every day. There's a goal at the top. It's like, your goal is to send, I think it's 10 coach invites for the week, 20 challenger invites, have 50 new conversations with people you haven't had conversations with, and have 50 new follow-ups each week. Now that's just a goal. If you don't hit that goal, you're not going to be kicked out, but just so you have something to kind of shoot for. However, if you don't update it, if you don't update under your name, you do get kicked out of the group. So that's where the kind of accountability is, to hold you accountable to putting things into action. And that's for everyone, both teams. Again, that's going to start on Monday, and we'll start getting you guys into that so you can see the sheet and kind of look at it over before we get started. And then the last announcement I have before we get going is next week's call. I was able to get Sydney, our corporate rep, the Central Region corporate rep, on our call. That is going to be at 6 p.m. next week, Central Time, because she doesn't do calls after that time. So 6 p.m. next week, Central Time, with Sydney. She's going to go over the compensation plan. I'm sure she's going to have a lot of other really good stuff. Every time I have a call with her, I'm just like, why am I not doing these things? I'm like a million notes written down. So I really hope all of you will get on, because she doesn't always do these calls for people, and I like begged her to do it for us because I really want you guys to understand the compensation plan and like see the bigger picture in all of this. Okay. Those are the announcements, and now we're just going to get into action. So it's the last day of the month. For me personally, I've been in here for a while, so I have a lot of people who have not signed up who I have to follow up with. So I'm going to be doing a lot of follow-ups. If you're newer, you probably haven't sent that many invites, so you might have more invites to send out in conversations versus follow-ups. It kind of all depends. What I want you to do, though, right now is everyone pull up 2 Facebook tabs. And then give me a thumbs up once you have. Seeing some thumbs up. Good, good, good. Awesome. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, so this is the A to Z system. I try to teach it to everyone. If you don't know it yet, it's because you're probably still kind of newer and we haven't really gotten over it. And if you are a veteran coach and you have your own system and you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I'm giving you action items so that you at least have somewhere to do something. So in the first tab, go to your profile and go to your friends list. And then when you're there, I want you to type in AA. And so this is how I have always done my follow-ups, or if I'm like pushing at the end of the month and I'm like don't have a lot of people to follow up with on my actual list that I go from, then I go to this system. So again, A to Z system, and I only reach out to girls. So I would go through all of the girls, and this is where the second tab comes in, so you don't have to leave that page. I would go to the other page, and whoever is on that list that I can either start a conversation with, or I'm like, oh, I can invite them. I think that they would do this with me, or you know, something. So you go through however many names are on that. And once you go through those, then you're going to type in AB. And then you're going to go through those, and then AC. Does that make sense? So that you're getting across every one of your friends, you're not missing anyone. And then once you go through all the A's, then you go to BA, BB, BC, and so on. And so this is how you kind of can get started with, okay, I don't have a list of people to talk to or follow up with. And then this is how you can start a list, or you can just kind of mark down, okay, I left off at BD. And so tomorrow when I am going to do whatever, I'm going to start off at BE or whatever. So that's the A to Z system. If you just need to start following up with people or start getting names in front of your face to send messages to, do that. I'm going to screen share all of the vital behaviors or things that you should be doing every day. And if this cuts out, I'm really, really sorry. Jamie should be home soon to help. Okay, so if you're like feeling good and you just need to do a power hour, this is what I want you to do. I want you to add or follow, depending on if you're on Facebook or Instagram, 3 to 5 new people. I want you to connect via personal message with 3 to 5 new people, invite 3 to 5 people, follow up with 3 to 5 people, and then spend some time scrolling newsfeed, but with intention and liking and commenting on posts. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to work from my phone so that this doesn't cut out. And please, if you have questions, if you're not comfortable asking on here, feel free to message me or unmute yourself and ask on here. Like, I don't know how to send this invite or anything. Like, I'm here to help, whether it's for verbiage or whatever. Okay, ready? Start messaging.